Hi everyone, in this video we're going to go over Leetcode valid Palindrome II question. Major tech companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft are asking this question while they're conducting their technical interviews. I hope you'll find this video tutorial helpful for your technical interview preparation. Let's start with reading the question. Given a non-empty string S, you may delete at most one character. Judge whether you can make it a palindrome. So, if you don't know what a palindrome is, a word, phrase, or sequence that reads the same backwards as forwards. For example, a word, this is madam, reads forward and backwards same. For example, race car is a palindrome again. So the question is asking, if this is the given string, can you remove one character and make it a palindrome? For example, if I remove G in this case, that will become a palindrome. That's pretty much what the question is saying. And we have two examples here. One example, ABA, if we remove character, that's a palindrome, so we return true. ABCA, we can remove B or C, that will become a palindrome. So we can delete character C. And there is a note here, the string will only contain lowercase characters A to Z. The maximum length of the string is 50,000. So there are no spaces, no different characters, it's only A to Z and lowercase. So, how do we find if a palindrome in a word? Okay, we use two-pointer approach for this. We put two pointers, one in the beginning and one in the end of the word, and we start comparing each character in these indices, and if they're equal, we return true. So let me show how it works. So character at I is R and character at J is R as well. So we say true. These are checked. So we move I in this and we move J in this. They're walking towards each other. Check character at I and character at J. Both of them are the same. So these are checked as well. Then we move character one step. Sorry, I in this one step and J in this one step. Compare I and J again. And finally, we come to the last one and we compare and we return true for this. This is a palindrome. Reads forward and backward same. So we will do this in one call, one function. Let's actually see the function here as well. This is our function. Valid palindrome. We create left and right two pointers. One of them is the last character, one of them is the first character. And in a while loop, we walk them towards each other, and we start checking if left and right is equal. If they're all equal, then this is a palindrome. If it's not, we will try to remove one character, and we'll do that next. So, we also create a separate function doing exactly the same as this. These two functions are doing exactly the same. This is the helper function. When we find a character that doesn't match, we will simply remove that and check the other part. So we create two substrings from the string and calling this isPalindrome function for those two strings. And if they return true, then we return true. So let's see that. I will explain again. So we have a helper function here. And we check from left plus 1, left in this plus 1 to right. This means we are removing the very left character in this left. and we are checking until the right. And for this one, we are checking until right -1 and from left. So this way we check everything into the substrings. And the helper function is simple. String from to. From to, check if the character is same, then return. If they're not equal, then return false. Otherwise, continue to make the pointers walk towards each other, and finally return true. So let's see how this works in the string. For example, I put one D here, so we need to remove this D to make it a palindrome. So what we do is we start checking R and J is equal, so make the pointer walk towards the center, towards the middle, and check again. Okay, so we come to this point. Now the characters are not equal, so we will return L plus 1 to right, which means left plus 1 to right, which means we are looking at this string, this substring, or J minus 1 to left, or this substring. So we remove one character here and checking all the other string, one character from here checking this string, and we return is palindrome or this palindrome. So this return and is palindrome is called here, from left plus 1 to right, from left to right -1. I hope this makes sense. And this way we check the string and we remove the character that we don't need. So this way, if we basically say if we remove this character, this will work. This is pretty much it. I hope this makes sense to you, and let's submit and see if it's going to work. Okay, this worked for this one. Thank you for watching. I'll be recording more videos and uploading more videos along the way. So if you subscribe to my channel, we can meet again later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.